A 3.8 magnitude earthquake reported in the area of York, Maine this morning. Many here in Western Mass claiming they felt it as well.
And Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lockery joining us live in studio after getting answers from a UMass professor. Reagan.
Yeah, that's right, Abby and Chris. I spoke with Professor of Earth and Geographic Science Michelle Cook this afternoon, and she tells me the earthquake we saw here in New England this morning was relatively small. A 3.8 magnitude earthquake occurred off the coast of York, Maine just before 10:30 Monday morning. Western Mass News spoke with University of Massachusetts Amherst Professor of Earth and Geographic Science Michelle Cook shortly after, and she tells us where the earthquake occurred is not an unexpected location.
There are some weaknesses in the crust there that every now and again produce small earthquakes and even moderate earthquakes at times.
Following the Maine earthquake, Western Mass News received several calls and social media comments from viewers saying they felt the earthquake here in Western Mass. Professor Cook tells us that's very common in our area, explaining that one of the characteristics of the Earth's crust in the Northeast is that it's very cold, and cold rocks tend to transmit energy very quickly, so it's not surprising that we would feel an earthquake in Maine all the way here in Western Mass.
What's so interesting is if a similar sized earthquake happened in California, it would be would not be so widespread. It would only be felt in the local region because the rocks there are a lot hotter.
Professor Cook adds that small earthquakes like these here in the Northeast are within the range of what they consider to be normal and do not raise concerns at this time. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Lockery for Western Mass News.